In the airsoft world, there are a lot of M4s. M4s for every occasion. Like dressing up for a night out or prom, you usually need to dress your M4 in a way that reflects your personality, whether you find yourself as a CQB-focused player or someone who enjoys being able to reach out at those longer ranges. There are lots of M4s to choose from. With that said, there are also these, the VFC Avalon series of M4s. We want to see if beauty that comes out of a box can be as effective as beauty that can be put together over time. Hey guys, Tim here and Mark of RedWolf TV. Today we are doing something slightly different. We are standing in front of what we call a green screen. Now if you like this particular episode, let us know in the comments section below.
And now on to the main event for this episode. Today we're going to be looking at the AEG Avalon series M4s from VFC. They come in two different lengths. They come in the CQB version and of course the standard carbine version. Carbine. Whatever. Let's just go talk about the guns.
The two that we have here today are the Caliber CQC and the Saber Carbine. What you get for the both of them, spec-wise, are very similar. You get the high-quality fit and finish expected from VFC products, the extendable QRS stock, flip-up front and rear sights, and the latest key mod or M-LOK rail system depending on which Avalon you choose. Rounding all these is the ECS gearbox, which is the heart and soul of these guns. To find the hop-up, all you need to do is pull back the charging handle and there it is in the breech.
Now on to the FPS testing. The Caliber calibrated at 375 FPS, while the Saber calibrated at 380. The title of this episode was for us to find out whether the Avalon series of guns are all form and no function. Are they just another cool fashion accessory to help you look all operator, cosplay a division agent, or to pretend to be your favorite firearms instructor? We don't know. But to figure this out, we've devised a series of tests. Can they shoot relatively long and straight right out of the box? Can they hold a good grouping? And how about role reversal? Can the short one function in longer ranges? And how well does the long one function in tighter CQB situations? To find this out, I'm going to hand this over to my brother Tim. Tim, take it away, man.
Alright, thank you Mark. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to test the AEG Avalon right out of the box, and our target for the 15-meter test will be a Fantacan, something that used to give me hyperactivity issues when I was younger. Let's do this. First, I'm going to start with the Saber using 0.2 gram BBs. Right above it, just to its left. It wavers a little bit. There we go. It started going left and right every so often, and one above, it needs to adjust the hop, that is for certain. Now for the Caliber CQC. I know it has a shorter inner barrel and everything, but I should be able to replicate the previous results with no problem. To the left. There we go. Did it one better this time round. Now for the grouping test. My challenge is to hit the orange can in the middle whilst holding the trigger down for at least 1 second. Hopefully, I don't hit the other two cans. Yeah, doesn't seem to be an issue. Now to do the same thing with the Caliber CQC. This is not difficult at all. I might have accidentally hit the left one, but I managed to get rid of the orange can. What we're going to do now is a role reversal test. So I'm going to bring a longer gun through tighter spaces. Safety first. Let's do this. I do like the M-LOK rail more than the key mod. It feels so awkward to go through this tight space. I wouldn't want to go through a CQB with one of these. Look at this corner right here. I'm just bumping into this wall. I'm going to have to move out first. It feels really awkward. Yeah. There's no point going through a CQB with one of these. Now for this test, I'm going to use the CQC to hit that orange can 20 meters away, still using 0.2 gram BBs. There we go, second shot, not so bad. Alright, so those were 3 very useful tests. So let's go back to the studio to wrap things up.
Hey, you're back.
Yes, I'm back.
How was shooting it?
Well, judging by what I've seen, I think those two guns are perfectly fine right out of the box. They can both hit a can from, say, 20 meters away with no issues. The CQC, great for CQC, as it says in the name. The Saber, however, shouldn't really keep it indoors. I think that should just stay right outdoors. The CQ2, however, can hit targets within 30 meters, so if you were to use a different weight BB, say 3s, and adjust the hop, it should be perfectly fine. Other than that, the one thing that I would change is using a higher power battery, as a 7.4 wasn't great from my experience. It didn't sound like it must sound. It was too whiny.
Alright, fair enough. Makes sense. One of the things that I had a problem with as well when I was shooting the thing, I found that I'm not too big of a fan of the QRS stock. It didn't sit very well on my shoulder, neither did it work very well when I had a plate carrier on or any kind of body armor. For the most part, its cheek weld was alright, but I just didn't like how it was a little loose and floppy on the gun. Go figure, right? It was made for the VFC, but it was a little loose on the VFC. So that was my one gripe about it. My second thing I wasn't too big of a fan of was the fire selector. It felt a little loose, it felt a little wishy-washy. The gears weren't all there. It felt like when I was flipping up the gun from safe onto full auto or any of the other ones, it just wasn't there for me.
Okay, so how do we conclude this? Do you think it's perfectly fine out of the box?
I think out of the box you have a great gun, you have a great piece. You could use a little bit of help with terms of battery powering, maybe a better hop-up inside the unit. But other than that, out of the box you get a great looking gun, and I think it performs great.
So, is it just beauty and a little bit of beast?
I think there's a little bit of beast inside that beautiful looking gun.
Yeah, with a few internal upgrades. That's
exactly.
for sure, yes. So, to find this specific product, click on the link in the description below. We'll both see you in the next episode of RedWolf TV. Porn Stash and Mark. Yeah, did you want to say something?
Bam!
Oh, bam! Okay.